Quitters quit and winners win, but not in the way that you are thinking. Because I have had periods of being the quitter, all right. We all have. Most of us are just still there. I'm 38 years old now, but there was a few periods in my late teens and late 20s where I got comfortable and quit on myself after seeing success. I was smoking weed all the time, drinking, partying, pure loser mindset. I was a quitter in hindsight. Honestly, I didn't have the right mindset around anything, but I've made the transformation over the last 10 plus years or so, and I'm winning. I'm a pure winner now. Statistically on paper, I'm winning big time. Although if you look at all the stuff I actually have, I've gotten rid of most of it. I'm not winning big time from that perspective anymore. From the casual passing eye, looking in, if you know or knew me back then, I had an insane amount of material things that one looking in would consider successful. But all that stuff just attracted the wrong people because I didn't have the experience or proper mindset to go with it. Now I have that proper mindset. The mindset of I will win no matter what. You put me in any field, any category, any competition. If it's something I truly want to go after, I will win because I have the mindset around that. And once you have that mindset, life becomes really, really fun and fulfilling as a man. So I want to show you guys how to make that transition for yourself as well. Now, it all starts with realizing where you are at right now on this scale of life, being honest with yourself and making a decision that you will win. You will hit the goal, but not just the result. Not that you are going to just win in the short term. If you finish first place and you won, you're done. That's what a winner is considered by definition. That's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about you will hit the goal, set a new goal, and keep winning each goal for the rest of your life, no matter what. These are action-based goals. See, quitters are focused on short-term results. So when they don't get that result in the short term, that's when they quit. Now, a winner has the mindset of, I might not get the result right now, especially not in the short term, but I will take the action to win no matter what. And that's the goal. I will hit the short-term goal of taking the action consistently. Because here's what you need to understand is that quitters, they can actually win, sort of. They will win occasionally in the short term, but it's more so luck, since they went in with the wrong mindset. But just by them showing up and putting in a little bit of action and being in an opportunity where something could happen, sometimes luck will happen and it will strike and they will actually have a win, even though they went in with the wrong mindset and probably an unrealistic expectation. They still won. Those wins are short-lived. They got lucky. And sometimes people see and they say, that's not fair. These lucky wins taint the mindsets of upcoming individuals who want to win big. They think it's easy. This turns these newcomers into constant quitters, looking for the next big thing to get lucky on. Inevitably, if they keep going, it's not going to always be that lucky. Your luck will run out. And only the mindset-driven people who win long-term understand what I'm talking about. The people who get the quick success, who got lucky, I mean, shout out to them for even taking the action to begin with to put themselves in a position where something could happen. But understand that if you stretch out the timeline long enough, it's going to get difficult without the proper mindset to endure the process of winning. Honestly, for guys like that, it almost instills bad behavior on the front end, makes them weak because it showed them they could do this thing and very quickly they got rewarded for it. So now they have an even more messed up mindset that it's going to stay like that forever. Unfortunately, it's not. And that's why I'm telling you guys, mindset is how you win, period. Because you don't want to depend on your luck for your success for your entire lifetime. You want to truly build a character that no matter what happens, that dude has the experience and confidence it takes to win. That's what I'm talking about here. So understand, quitters can win in the short term, unfortunately, but it's exactly that, short term. If you have the right mindset long term, you are always going to win. If you stick to it, people used to tell me, back when I showcased my life, must be nice, they would say, the only way luck lasts forever is if you work for it, by building a character that is blessed by lucky opportunities. Remember this, the harder I work, the luckier I get. So the quitter could win in the short term, and the winners can lose in the long term. A quitter will quit. A winner can still lose. Winners just refuse to quit from the pain of losses. You get that? Let me repeat it. Winners just refuse to quit from the pain of the losses. It's not the winner mindset always wins. He doesn't. But the winner, he can lose. But he doesn't view that as a loss. He doesn't look at the results as the loss. He looks at the action that he's been taken. He's taken the action consistently, no matter the result. It's a win. Even though he didn't get the result quick enough, yet he's staying focused on those actions. I promise you that those are compounding over time, guys, more and more and more. Because here's the whole thing. Even the winner is losing on a short enough scale until they win. That guy that pulled up next to you at the red light in the Rolls Royce, he lost today. Maybe multiple losses today, somehow, some way. But his wins outweigh his losses. He continues to take actionable steps forward and never submits to defeat. The wins just outweigh the losses. It's a winner's mindset. If you zoom in enough, you are going to see that the winner has losses. They just don't allow those losses to break them. Their refusal to quit creates this resilient mindset that keeps them in the game. We don't get frustrated that we didn't get that short-term win, and we don't quit. We say, yeah, we took that action towards that win. We keep going no matter what. The result, because we are winners, not quitters. So as we start to zoom out the timeline further and further, you will see the graph trending upwards. I've had so many losses over the last 10 to 20 years. I can't put them all on paper. I have learned from them and moved on with a winning mindset. Just know that I've lost a lot. I've won a ton also. I embrace both losses and wins. But if we zoom out, my wins have actually had way bigger jumps over the years. It's been years of doing this though. I've been in the gym for 20 years. I've been working on my skill sets as well, mastering my mindset, working on my character, building my businesses and myself, and so much more. All of these things over the last how many years, I can tell you, as you continue to zoom out the timeline, like when you look at the stock market and stocks, for example, you can choose 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, 5 years, etc. The chart starts to look more like an upward trend. This is the result of consistently not quitting, learning, gaining experience, and moving forward like a bull. But if you zoom in, it might look like you're actually losing, especially on a very, very short timeline and with the wrong mentality. You are going to quit in those moments. I see those moments and I'm like, yeah, I've been here before. Oh, I remember. I quit that one time at that point. Then I went further and I didn't quit. And then it was easier. And then I broke through. And then I went through and I got to the next level. I've seen the timelines before. I've seen the struggles before. It becomes very predictable. The more you play, the easier it gets. I see some of these moments. I'm like, oh yeah. That's where a lot of people would give up. That's where me 10 years ago gave up. That's how I know. I have cultivated a winning mindset. That's why I think I'm legitimately in a position where I can make this video. It's not like I'm one of these 20-year-olds that's just repeating some Andrew Tate's or whoever online. I'm telling you guys everything from experience. The stronger you build your mindset, face failure, learn, and get back up, the better you will be. It gets easier and easier the more where you play, you just can't quit. I've gone through it. I took the long route with a lot of these things, and a lot of them I'm not proud of how long it has taken me to figure out, but I did. I'm confident in myself because I've gone through this whole journey and I'm still going through it. So I'm telling you guys, the winners will still lose, but they will continue on. Anytime you're going through the journey and you start to feel like, damn, this is getting really challenging. Just imagine yourself 5 to 10 years down the road, being that really confident winner, that best version of yourself, the dude who's been through the ringer and was resilient and made it through. Just imagine what that timeline would look like. It's going to look like ups and downs. So when you're getting caught in it, you need to remind yourself, zoom out a little bit. For anybody that's thinking, damn, I got this really long journey to go. I felt that way. Everyone feels that way. Everything seems so far until it's not. You may be thinking, I'm not going to be able to do all of that. That's when you need to actually zoom in, understand what do I need to do today. One foot in front of the other. Win the day. Think, what do I need to do this week? I'm not going to get the result I want this week, but I'm 1 week closer to the result. What's the action I need to do today and this week to move forward? So you can zoom in and zoom out the timelines. This will shift your perspective when it's beneficial. When you are getting caught up in the day-to-day, you zoom out. Take the action on a daily basis to create the resilience to build up the character that could get the result. That's the thing. By the time you go through the timeline, it's not even about the result. By the time you get there, a lot of the goals you want and accomplish, it didn't feel as great as I first imagined. I remember this. I got the Lambo, it felt great. I barely drove the thing, but it didn't feel as great from when I first envisioned it. I got the house, that was great also, but it didn't feel as great like I remembered it would have felt. You know why though? Because it took me so long, and along that journey, I built the character that I've created on the way. By the time I got that thing, I'm like, yeah, I'm that guy. It makes sense now. So yes, the material things in this world are great confirmations that we are doing it right. The following, the money, the lifestyle, the living situation, the bank account, the income, the physique, all of these things are great, honestly. But if your mindset and your character don't align with these things, it's not as great. We all need things to keep us going towards our results. Those things or places are all different for each and every one of us. You just have to build the right character to align with them properly, whatever they may be. It's about the dude who doesn't quit, who has the mentality that I'm going to stick through this thing. By the time you go through that process, the character that you've created, that's the best thing about it all, because it's fulfilling. It aligns. It makes the process fun, knowing you got to go through some crazy stuff that you persevered through. The fact that I'm equipped with the brain and the resilience to go through that stuff, you see, that to me is everything. And that's why I said you could put me in any field, any category, any competition, give me enough time, I'm going to win. Because the mindset, quitters quit, winners win. If you are somewhere on that scale, maybe you are not all the way over here yet because it didn't take me a very long time to go through that. But understand, it's your environment, it's your self-talk, it's the content that you are actually consuming on a daily basis. It's removing the bad stuff that you are putting into your body, surrounding yourself with like-minded people with the same energy, mentors, all these things that all support you towards moving forward, towards your goals. But think about this today, guys. What's your mindset? Are you the dude who's going to give up today, this week, because you have this short-term weak mindset of, I didn't get the result? Are you the dude that's like, yeah, I'm that guy and I'm going to stick through this thing and I don't care how long it takes me. Put me into anything and I will win. That's the winning mindset right there. It's the only mindset I know. I'm here to help you learn, grow, and become the best version of yourself. Like the video and I'll catch you on the next one.